Question 15. Speed time graph of particle moving along a fixed direction is shown in the figure. Obtain the distance traversed by the particle between time t equals to 0 to time t equals to 10 seconds. Distance traveled. Okay. So how do you find? As I told, in here displacement is also distance because it's traveling in a fixed direction. That's how displacement is distance. But we know dv by we know that v equals to dx by dt. So x equals to, maybe delta x equals to integral of v dt. What is the meaning of integral? As we have discussed in the class, the integral means area. If you draw a curve of, say, let me tell what is the meaning of integral f of x dx. Integral f of x dx means this is y, right? Y equals to f of x. In x axis you have x, and say you have got a curve like this. Integral f of x dx means, and x varies from a till b, means, okay, this is your a, this is your a, this is your b. Integral f of x dx means area under the curve and between the limits, and this is what this integral means. We have also seen how we got this particular result. How did we get? So if you consider, say, maybe the same graph, if you consider this graph, copy, paste, fine. Let me take a small interval dx. Okay, let me take this small interval dx. This dx is so small, okay, that this is distance is actually, say, x, this is dx, so this will be x plus dx. Okay, so at x, what will be this value? This value will be f of x. So if I multiply f of x with dx, what do we get? This particular area is a rectangular strip of length f of x, and breadth dx. So the area will be f of x dx represents this area. When I say integral and x varies from a to b, so from this a to b, sum all the strips, all the rectangular strips. Okay, that means you sum this strip, this strip, this strip, this strip, this strip, this strip, like that. Keep summing up all the strips from a to b. That is what it means. So then finally what it gives is this particular area. Okay, so this is the concept. Now you have to understand the concept we have discussed. Now you have to understand in a VT graph. In a VT graph, VT graph, it's given here, say this is what is given. and 10. Here it's 5, 10 and say 12. In this VT graph, he is asking displacement, but you know displacement is integral of v and t. So integral means area, v is your f of x, t is dx. So you can directly get displacement in vt graph by, sorry, one second. Alright. Okay, so you can get displacement in VT graph by finding this particular area. What is this area under this curve? This is the area. What is this area? Area of the triangle. So that is equals to delta x equals to half, base is 10 and height is 12. So you get 60 meters. So the answer is B.